Have you ever wondered, what if I've already crossed paths with my soulmate, but I just didn't realize it? Many people search endlessly for the one, thinking love happens through chance, fate, or luck. But in reality, Allah is always in control. Your soulmate isn't someone you randomly stumble upon. They're not chosen by the world. They are chosen by Allah. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ reminded us, souls are like soldiers grouped in ranks. Those who knew each other before will be naturally drawn together. This means the process of finding a soulmate isn't random. It's part of Allah's divine plan. But here's the thing. Allah introduces people in ways we don't always recognize. Sometimes your soulmate is already near you. Sometimes they're introduced into your life in a way you never expected. So how does this happen? Let's uncover 5 ways Allah introduces you to your soulmate without you even realizing it. Number 1. Through unexpected meetings that feel meant to be. Have you ever met someone and thought, that was such a strange coincidence? Maybe you crossed paths at the perfect moment, had a random conversation that stuck with you, or met someone who left a lasting impression on your heart. But here's the truth. There are no coincidences. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, nothing happens except by the will of Allah. This means every encounter, no matter how small, happens for a reason. That stranger you randomly met, Allah planned it. That conversation that felt deeper than usual, it wasn't random. That person you keep running into in unexpected places, it's not just luck. Allah tells us in the Quran, Surah An-Naba 78 verse 8, and we created you in pairs. This means your soulmate is already written for you, and Allah knows exactly when and how to introduce them into your life. But here's the thing many people don't realize. When they've met the person Allah has chosen for them, they overthink, doubt, or wait for something dramatic to happen. But sometimes Allah's introductions are quiet, simple, and natural, yet deeply meaningful. So if you've ever met someone and felt an unexplainable connection, perhaps Allah placed them in your path for a reason. The question is, will you recognize it? Number 2, through halal paths, not haram attachments. In today's world, many people believe that love must be experienced before commitment. They fall into haram relationships, thinking that dating, flirting, or testing different people is the only way to find the one. But in reality, haram relationships only create heartbreak, not soulmates. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ warned us, when a man and woman are alone together, Shaitan is the third. This means any romantic relationship outside of marriage isn't just risky. It opens the doors to sin, heartbreak, and emotional pain. Allah tells us clearly in the Quran, Surah Al-Isra 17:32, do not even come close to zina, fornication, for it is an evil and immoral path. But here's the beautiful truth. When Allah writes someone for you, He will introduce them through a halal path. Not through secret relationships, hidden chats, or sinful attachments. Maybe they are introduced through family or friends. Maybe your connection begins in a way that is pure, respectful, and honorable. And the biggest sign? Your heart feels at peace. Haram relationships bring anxiety, stress, and fear of being caught. But when something is halal, it comes with blessing, peace, and ease. So if you ever feel tempted to search for love in the wrong places, remind yourself, true love is not built in secret. It is built with sincerity, purity, and trust in Allah's plan. And when Allah introduces your soulmate, it will happen in a way that protects your dignity and keeps your heart close to Him. Number 3, through delays that protect you from the wrong person. Let's be honest. Waiting is hard. You might wonder, why haven't I met the right person yet? Or, Why do my relationships or marriage proposals keep failing? Is there something wrong with me? But here's the truth. Delays are not punishments, they are protection. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us, no one leaves something for the sake of Allah except that he replaces it with something better. That means if something didn't work out, it's because Allah removed what wasn't meant for you, so He can give you something better. Allah tells us in the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah 2:216, perhaps you dislike something while it is good for you, and perhaps you love something while it is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not know. Many people fall into haram relationships because they fear being alone. But in reality, rushing into something wrong is far worse than waiting for something right. Maybe Allah is delaying your soulmate to save you from heartbreak. Maybe He is preparing you for someone better than you ever imagined. Maybe He is giving you time to grow, to heal, and to strengthen your faith. So when the right person comes, you are truly ready. The person written for you is also being prepared for you. So if love hasn't entered your life yet, trust that Allah's timing is perfect, because when the time is right, Allah will introduce you to the one who was always meant for you. Number 4, through changes that prepare you for the right person. Many people think that finding the right person is all about timing, but in reality, it's also about transformation. Allah sometimes introduces you to your soulmate only after you've grown into the person you were meant to be. Allah tells us in the Quran, Surah An-Nur 24:26, a righteous woman is for a righteous man, and a righteous man is for a righteous woman. This means your soulmate isn't just about who you meet, it's also about who you become. Maybe Allah made you experience heartbreak so you would recognize true love when it comes. Maybe He removed people from your life so you could focus on your deen before marriage. Maybe He's pushing you to heal, grow, and develop so that when the right person enters your life, you are truly ready. And here's a powerful reminder. The kind of person you seek is also seeking someone like you. If you want a spouse who is kind and patient, work on becoming kind and patient. If you want someone strong in faith, strengthen your own faith. If you want someone trustworthy and sincere, cultivate those qualities within yourself. Allah tells us in the Quran, Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:11, indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. Instead of asking, when will I meet the right person? Ask yourself, am I becoming the kind of person my future spouse would want to marry? Sometimes, Allah doesn't send your soulmate until you've grown into the person who's truly ready for them. Number 5, through dua that opens doors you never expected. Sometimes people search everywhere for their soulmate, yet forget the most powerful way to find them. Sincere dua. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, dua is worship. Before looking in the world, you should look toward the heavens, because the truth is, Allah already knows who is written for you, but He also wants you to turn to Him, to ask, trust, and believe in His plan. Allah promises us in the Quran, Surah Ghafir 40:60, call upon me, and I will respond to you. But here's the secret about dua. It doesn't just bring you closer to your soulmate. It brings you closer to Allah. It doesn't just prepare your future. It prepares your heart to receive it. It doesn't just change your destiny. It changes you from within. Sometimes Allah delays your soulmate, not because He's ignoring your dua, but because He's answering it in a way you don't yet understand. Maybe He's waiting for the perfect time. Maybe He's guiding your heart toward the right choice. Maybe He's protecting you from settling for less than what's truly meant for you. So if you ever feel uncertain, make this simple but powerful dua. Ya Allah, if they're good for me and my deen, my life and my hereafter, bring them closer to me. And if they are not, Remove them from my path and bless me with what is better. Because in the end, the most beautiful love story is the one that begins with dua and ends with Allah's blessing. My dear brothers and sisters, finding your soulmate isn't about luck. It's about trust in Allah. Because in reality, your soulmate was written for you long before you were even born. Allah tells us in the Quran, and we created you in pairs. But the journey to meeting them isn't always easy. Sometimes Allah introduces them unexpectedly. Sometimes He removes people who were never meant for you. Sometimes He makes you wait, not to test your patience, but to prepare your heart. And the biggest mistake, looking for love in the wrong places. Many people today chase around relationships, get impatient, or settle for something that harms their soul. But true love, the kind that brings peace, blessing, and lasting happiness, only comes when you trust Allah's process. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ reminded us, "A woman is married for 4 things: her wealth, her lineage, her beauty, and her faith. Choose the one with faith, and you will be successful." This applies to both men and women. Faith is what brings 2 hearts together in the right way. So, if you're still searching for the right person, don't lose hope. Make dua, work on yourself, trust Allah's timing. Because the one meant for you, they are already written for you. And when the time is right, Allah will introduce you to them in a way that is filled with peace, ease, and blessing. So today, make this simple but powerful dua: Ya Allah, guide me to the one who will bring me closer to you. Protect my heart from what is not meant for me, and bless me with a love that is pure, halal, and filled with blessing.